Hi there, in this video we will talk about Skat Manager's Players tab. Let's go! Good, so in this first video I'm going to present you the Players tab, which is where we manage our players. As you can see here, I already have some, so I put their names in the alphabetical order, so when we start creating series and Tisha, we can have control on what's going on and the order and everything. So you can make it however you want, but for the sake of developing, I thought it would be interesting to keep the alphabetical order and simple, so that I will have a greater control over what's going on in the application. So here over in this section we add a new player to the system. So it's also important to notice that these players, they are not related to any championship specifically. So if you add a player to the database, this player is going to be reachable to any championship you will create later. So you need to create a player only once. So after you have the player created, for any championship you create, you can add this player. It's a stable database. So this means, as we're going to see later, that the player ID keeps the same. So all the championships you're gonna create using this database, once you insert the player, this player is gonna have the same ID throughout all championships you manage with our platform. So I will keep the order. The last player I added here was the play R. So the next is the no, I'll change it. The next player will be player T. So T. I give it a random birth, but if you like, you can give the proper birth, country R, and new player. Well, so oh shit. Okay, good. So player was T, and I put his country as R, and that's no good for us. So I'm gonna edit it. So as you see, player name T, birth the same I did before, male, country T. And now we have some trouble with our dates here. It brings 1 day earlier as we input. So save changes. No, 11/11/11 male T. So in the players tab, there's the only thing I did. So there's something to the old platform you have to know. For the sake of safety, I took it out, all the delete commands. So it's also possible to delete, maybe after I finish the presentation I'll show you how to delete data here, but I did it so because usually when managing Skat championships, if the player also plays during the championship, which is my case, not necessarily the same person manages the managing app all the time. So it might happen that for mistake or for error, someone would delete some data that shouldn't be deleted. So to avoid it, I took it off, all the delete commands from the app. So if you want, I mean, the repo is open source. If you want, you can add the delete routes and the delete commands but for our own purposes in Bali, we wouldn't use it because, I mean, probably 3 or 4 people are gonna manage the championship, and I don't wanna give this security issue a chance. So here I finish our video on players. The next one we're gonna talk about championships. Sampai jumpa.